Good morning. I'm here today with Cristian Morales, a data engineering apprentice going through Spectrum's apprenticeship program. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Cristian.
My name is Cristian Morales. I came here from Mexico now, like 21 years now, maybe a little around that time. We came to come for a better life. We came here for a better education. That's what my father always wanted. Luckily, in 2012, I was able to get DACA, which is a deferred action for childhood arrival. Pretty much is a work permit for people like who are undocumented.
Okay.
Through that, I just pursued to be a better in life and pursue better careers, especially in the IT world.
Tell us about the role that you're currently in, Cristian.
The current role, I am a current data engineer. That role is pretty much creating tables, looking at data, creating reports. It's been a really different journey. I wanted to be in the IT world, and especially in development, and through data engineering, I found that that's exactly where I'm at. That's where I've been doing. I've been working a lot with Python. I've been working with SQL, and actually development. And it's been just one crazy experience. It's been challenging, no doubt, but that's what I live for. That's what I've been looking for, and that's exactly what I need to be or where I want to be.
How did you learn about Spectrum?
So I learned through Resilient Coders. I was looking for a job right after finishing up a boot camp. Gregory reached out to me, and we met, and it felt great to have somebody. I interviewed with Gregory, and I thought this person gets the role, gets what needs to be needed in IT, where Spectrum is trying to find this balance of looking for people who are hungry, who want to pursue a career, and Spectrum places you in a company that trusts you. For me, it's Homesite Insurance, and that company is taking a chance and saying okay, we'll trust this person's drive, and we'll just teach them to be a data engineer, right? So they provide you with a 1 year experience in Spectrum. They'll customize your training plan, and they'll tell you here's what you need to do. And it's always a back and forth with people, especially with your managers at Spectrum. They're always working with you to make sure that, hey, do you have the right trainings? Are you okay where you are? Do you want to have more? Are you interested in learning this? Here's some cool stuff that you can help you in your work.
Cristian, what was the interview process like with Spectrum?
With Greg, it was quick. Well, not quick. It was a good interview between him and I, mainly talking about ourselves. It was finding out if we're both a good fit with each other, and it was being able to see okay, do you really want to pursue that passion? Do you really want to find your goal? And for me, it was just who is Spectrum? What do they want from me? What do they do? And it felt great at the end of the interview, and I felt more confident in where I was going to be.
Tell us a little bit about some of the trainings you've attended so far.
So far, I've attended data warehousing and SSIS, querying data with T-SQL. We also did some fundamentals with AWS. I've been attending some business intelligence trainings for AWS, some Python trainings with data science, data warehousing on AWS, and other data engineering related trainings.
Tell us the background of some of the trainers that you've worked with so far.
So far, all the people that I've talked to or been trained with have been really into their profession. They have years of experience, not with just teaching, but with also working in the field. So every time I'm with the training, it always feels hey, how do people do this at their business? And sometimes you can't really say because that's sort of a conflict, I think. But it's yeah, I remember my past. This is what we used. This is how we did it, and it felt good to know that these trainings will actually be helpful, and they have been helpful in my actual work.
What has the training cost you so far?
So far, this training hasn't cost me anything, which is freaking awesome because apparently it's expensive. So I've been extremely lucky.
And now that you've been in Spectrum's apprenticeship program for a while, is this something you recommend to your friends?
I would recommend it. The apprenticeship program has been helpful. It's been very patient within Spectrum and Homesite. So your managers are extremely patient with you. They're aware that you're an apprentice. They're always looking after you. And the best part is that I'm actually getting paid to work. So it's just like, it's not something that like an internship or something that feels like a waste of time. This is actual training, actual work environment, and you are actually working within the company. So it's not something that goes to waste at the end of it. So I mean, yes, Spectrum, to anyone who's interested in doing it, they should.
Having worked with some of our other apprentices, what's the profile of the person you feel would do really well going through our program?
Any person who's hungry and motivated to work, they're looking for something that they're. So it's a challenge right now to find work in the IT field, especially if you don't have, like, say, like a college degree, or like me, I don't have a college degree, I don't have like that experience. But what Spectrum does is like they find your talent, they're looking at you for who you are as a person, and they want to know, like, can you do this? And if you're hungry for it, and if you can, of course, go for it.
Tell us a little bit about your plans after your apprenticeship program and kind of how you see Spectrum being able to benefit you in that.
My plan, continue on learning. 1 year of apprenticeship is good, but it's always going to be a constant learning path for me. I'm going to try to go back to college. I've been already looking into accelerated programs that could be helpful, even at looking for future advanced opportunities. I want to be somewhere like a manager. I want to be in a place where I can create the same opportunities that Spectrum has given me. So I want to be able to be that person as well, because I know the struggles. So I want to be able to help the next person out.